Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 13 of Not Too Complicated 2, where today I captured a shulker. How did I get a shulker, you asked? Well, if you notice I have a Philosopher's Stone in my hand, and I just put a bunch of gunpowder back into my EMC table, you probably have a pretty good idea of how I got myself a shulker. Yeah, just transmuting mobs. So I just picked up a mob from my mob spawner, with my imprisonment tool, spammed this Philosopher's Stone at him for a few minutes, and then eventually, yeah, we got the thing. So, hey, how cool is that? We got a shulker. Now, I may or may not get a shulker shell from killing this thing, but we'll... Where'd he go? Shulker. Shulker. Don't be all sneaky guy shulker now. Where did he go? I'm just waiting to get knocked into the void here. See, there's a reason I did this on camera. Where indeed did he go if he's not under here? Am I missing something? Oh, hello. How did he get over there? You know, that's where I picked him up from. Did I get it? I got it. Shulker shell. Woot! Nice. Might hurt a little bit when I fall. Got any water nearby? I do. I do. Straight down into that water pool. My goodness, I'm high up. Haha! Dire lives. Nice. So, hey, who got a shulker shell? Dire did. And guess what shulker shells have? EMC. Just saying. So now that we got that cooking, I should be able to make my lightning upgrade. So the end rod you can make with proto-chorus, which is ender pearls and mineral berries. Easy peasy. The shulker shell you just saw me get. Now I have redstone, phantom, and block of quartz, right? So I think we have phantom membranes. And then just a little bit of quartz. And a little bit of redstone. And we've got a party. I think we've got a lightning upgrade on this bad boy. Now, I have no idea how these upgrades actually get applied. I guess we'll figure it out. But I've got this, and then between episodes, I did get a wither skeleton, which you can either pop in the nether to get, or Philosopher's Stone that as well. So totally up to you on how you want to go about doing that. So what quest did I just complete, by the way? Oh, shulker shell, EM syllable. And I got a shulker box for doing that. Sweet. So let's just add this to the list of chests. As you can see, I also made 3... pity machine frames between episodes. So that was good to go. Sweet. And then you with, I guess I just right click and it has the upgrade on it now. And then I right click you. And then we have to set up the environment first. Okay, right. So just reminder, we can get these with Gilded Blackstone, gives it a little bit of a speed boost, but I don't know where to get Gilded Blackstone. You can't craft it. I think you can find it if you go into the whatchamacallits, into those new fortress things that were added in the newest version, or not maybe the newest version, but recently in the Nether update. So then you and you, and now you're in there wither skeleton. And then if we give you a little tick accelerating, in theory we'll get some wither skeleton skulls. Now it's not nearly going to be that fast, without tick accelerating, obviously. But the good news is we also get necrotic bones from this. So FYI, necrotic bones yield witherproof blocks. So either witherproof glass or witherproof blocks with soulstone. So that's not too bad. You can also use it to get necronium and blazing bones, which are used for some things. Also the severing upgrade. Remember I said I might want severing? Potentially blast heads or other parts of mobs right off. So severing might be useful for us. And then it also has its own stats. Let's see. You have a thing that you do? Necrotic 1. I think that's life drainish. Is that right? I think something like that. Yeah. So long story short, really good access to a bunch of cool stuff. You know, tick accelerating this is not bad. I'm actually getting more wither skeleton skulls than I would have thought, considering our 20% chance to get one. But I mean, Not too shabby. Meanwhile, you've filled up. So that's a problem. I really, really, really need to handle this thing filling up. I might make this a drawer. I'm just going to get rid of this experience drop because it's annoying. With a void upgrade, maybe? And that might be a good time. Because whenever this drawer, this thing fills up, it stops making emeralds, and that's bad time. We want those emeralds. Because we want the EMC for those emeralds. So, handle that. But hey, at the very least, we've got necrotic bones, and we've got wither skeleton skulls. Quite a few withers, actually. So, let's get into this episode. Debating now whether I really want to go through the I think I still want to set up the mob spawner. We'll still set that up. But, you know, hopefully we'll have some passive wither skeleton skulls coming in. And that'll be a good way to get us started with some nether stars. Cool? So, back in a minute. All right, guys, so just knocking out a couple simple machine frames here. Now, my problem is that it needs 250 millibuckets of latex. Now, I'm wondering if I can get this latex back out of the tank. So I want to try making something newish. Do we have any charcoal hanging around? We might have a little bit. Yeah, but not enough. That's all right, we can get more. Let's just get 2 pieces of coal. And then you and you should be charcoal. One more. Do this. And then I want to try out this thing called the tank null. Sounds interesting. Give me some iron. This many buckets? Let's try out a tank null. Block of coal. Oh, my bad. I totally thought it was a block of charcoal. Dire, please. Alright, try that again. Tank null. Sweet. So I think that's like the dank null, except it can hold liquids. Ish. Ish. You know what, charcoal block? I'm not even going to waste my time putting you somewhere. So does that mean I can just like... Can I... Maybe not. Maybe it's not as cool as I thought it would be. Not hovering with tank. Oh, bummer. Maybe I could just do this. Yep, there we go. Nope. Right click to drain from item. Yeah, we'll figure it out. There's got to be something I can do. Not hovering with tank. Yeah, it doesn't recognize the tank as a tank. Hello, friends. Give me some EMC, please. Hey, my knowledge of death increased. Sweet. Can I get another... I keep getting this one. Chance to receive an enchanted key. But I think I need a higher level of total death points before I can do that. It's a cool one, though, for sure. Anyway, be right back. Let me, you know. Now, interestingly, there's a dock from Tank Null. I'm just curious. Does this... Not hovering with the tank. It was still worth a try. I'm not quite sure how you work. Oh, look at that. Neat. Okay. Interesting. So there's 3 tanks inside that item. Huh. It's cool. I decided to just go for broke and make a fluid cell for this. And let's see if this wants to behave itself. Not hovering with it. Telling you. You guys are being rude. I wonder, though, if I can tell you to pull from the bottom? Yes, I can. That'll do. That'll do. Ha! I tricked you. I got you emptied. All right, now I can put this dude in there. Now, this needs 500 millibuckets per. So 1 tank will make the 2 advanced machine frames I need. 1 for the duplicator and 1 for the crusher. Okay? So now let me just get these crafted off camera. I'm just going to craft it all unless I run into a problem. Cool? So I'll be right back-ish. All right. Now we're cooking. Beautiful. And that's your advanced machine frame. Sweet. Now, if you wanted to set up like tree farms and that kind of stuff, more than welcome to. I don't feel like I need it. I think hopping bonsais will probably be good enough. But if you wanted to use foregoing to set up some automations, that would be cool. I'm just going to do the mob duplicator and crusher real quick. All right. Cooking up some more plastic so that I can get my mob crusher. I've already got my mob duplicator, and that is cool beans. So industrial foregoing, You have completed your mob slaughter factory, your dissolution chamber. I feel like there should be a boom. Thought I saw a quest complete for mob duplicator, but I don't think it actually gives me a reward, so that's fine. All right, cool. So the next main thing we're going to want to focus towards is getting witherproof blocks, which is optional, and nether stars. And that should be cool. And then from there, we can make our wither builder. That's going to need a supreme machine frame, which is going to need ether gas. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. So we're going to get that. Okay, that's doable. And then that's a laser drill, but remember, it has to be over a wither. So remember we set this up in ocean block? Yeah, we're going to have to do something similar again. We can set that up, though. That shouldn't be doable. That shouldn't be too bad. And then we'll look at what we can use ether gas for. I imagine it does the same speedy uppy with the growing, and that would be cool. Yeah. All right, let's get this set up, and then we'll look at a wither room. So give me a sec to think about how I want this set up to be. You know, I got back. I think I'm gonna go back to my original plan. Now that I'm thinking about how I want this hooked up, I keep bouncing back and forth as to whether I want the mob grinder and duplicator in the same room as the cursed earth. And you know what I really think I do? I keep going back and forth on it, but I think we're going to go with this way, and maybe this will be our wither room. We can just exchanging block for witherproof instead of stone, right? So give me a sec. Let's see. I'm going to want... Let me get some things. I'll be right back. So how about we do this? You ready? I'm going to set up you... And you're going to be channel 2, but then you're going to be channel 1. Okay. And then let's turn you off. Yeah, you're off, right? So you're not running no more? Good. Cool. We're going to relocate you. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay. This will be a mechanical dirt. Set to with signal and channel 1. Okay, you're gonna swap out for channel 2. Set to channel 2. Nope, I want you set to channel 1. Right. So you're channel 1, you're channel 2, you're channel 1, you're channel 1. Pretty sure there's a block under there, but let's be safe. Okay, so 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. You're going to be set to run with redstone signal. Cool. And then that should be good. Let's make sure we cover up all the blocks here. I don't want any potential mob spawns under there. That would just get annoyingly loud. Okay, and then you can be the mob duplicator. Okay, and you are going to run with a redstone signal as well. Now, if we come over here, we'll note that you are bound to that. You're bound to in there, I'm pretty sure. So now let's bind you with the entangler. And then we're also going to want you facing here. The mob crusher. Again, requiring a redstone signal. And let me get one more entangler and... I gotta do something about all these chickens laying eggs. I'm gonna need one more entangler. What else will I need? Something, I'm sure. So you're gonna need power and stuff too. Cool. Doesn't the mob duplicator, or does he need liquid EXP? What does the mob duplicator need? I forget. Oh, it needs essence. Okay, well that's fair. That's fair. So we need, yeah. So you don't get connected to the essence. You get connected to the essence chest, right. So let's remove you. You retain what you're bound to? That's kind of neat. I like that. I like that. And then you can come up here. And this will be bound to this guy. Okay, so he should be getting power now. He's going to generate essence. And then what we're going to want you to do is not connect to him, not connect to him. You're going to extract from here, and you're going to insert into there and insert into here. Oh, you weren't supposed to get liquid meat, buddy. That was not part of the plan. Is there a way to avoid this? There probably is. Maybe I could use that tank null thing. You know what? Better plan? I'll just do this. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. That'll do. Nice and empty now. Perfect. All right, so let's start with getting some regular mobs in there, right? So to get regular mobs in there, we're going to want this lever on. That should have these guys start running now. Oh, but you're no longer connected to each other. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. We might want another entangled block then. Yeah, I think that would probably be the easiest solution. Let's do that. And some obsidian. Because we're going to also need you to have power and fluid coming in. So you're going to go there with that and another one of these. And now you're going to get your fluids. Perfect. Cool. Okay. Now, I would like neither of you running if I could have that for a sec. So let's tick accelerate. Because you guys should be good and running now that I do that. And get rid of this. Because I think it follows normal spawnish rules, so you need it to be dark in there. Hey, creeper. Nice. Sweet. Enderman. So then I start doing this, and he should kill them and get the item drops and create essence, which should go into the thing in there. I don't know what the rules are, if it's like nearest first or any of that stuff. Oh, you know what else we need? A range upgrade, because of course we do. Let me borrow this one for a moment, and then what we'll do is we'll make another one in a second. But I want to see this thing working. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. And then you should be getting item drops. Yes. Perfect. And then you should be getting essence. Now, I don't know if we'll probably won't have a net gain on essence, but this is cool because what we can do now is have a meat and pink slime farm or an essence and mob drop farm with wither skeleton skulls as a bonus, right? So that should be cool. So if I check this, you should have essence in there, a small amount. Did you get some? You did. You also got some essence. A smidgen, but yes, he did. Sweet. All right, so that's cool. So then you're bound here. We're going to want to do something with items out of you, right? Probably. Boy, is this getting dire wiry. For now, it's going to be a chest, but it may turn into a drawer system at some point in the future. Cool. Or maybe I could make it a barrel. Yeah, let's make it a barrel for now, because I think we're going to have a lot of junk. And then, like I said, we'll consider a drawer system in the future. I think I've got an extra iron barrel over here. Yes, I do. Awesome. Good job, me. So that's what we'll plan for. Okay, so now we should be creating essence. Sweet. You guys go in there, along with whatever other junk you might have from mob droppy stuff. Okay, perfect. Now, let's put you away. So you guys are doing a pretty good job. My only concern... Oh, look at that. It's doing a weird thing where it's showing the working area. Oh, that's funny. Look, it's rendering the working area on the entangled block. That is cool. The problem is it... Yeah, that. I don't know if there's a lot I can do about that. Mobs will generate essence. Is it checkbox? That's cool. Okay. Yeah, short of swap... You know, yeah. Because both of them are at the same Y level is the problem. So the only other thing I could do... is like move it over to here. that might be a solution, and just give it a slightly larger radius, like a tier 4 add-on. Let's do that. That's probably the best way to handle it. So then what we'll have is the tier 4 add-on here. I really need to figure out what I can use to run faster in this pack. That's one thing I'm missing. There's no Britannia, so there's a few things that we're lacking, but we'll find something, I'm sure. So if we moved this, so give me you go back in here with the tier 3. You're going to move over to here. Now the benefit of this is it's really easy to rewire everything thanks to, you guessed it. So if we bind you back to here now, you should be once again getting energy and extracting. Cool, right? All reconnected. And now with a tier 4, and show me the working area, you should be covering the whole room. The only downside, and it's not really a downside, is that technically I think it impacts the wall here, but who cares? The only other thing that I want you to do is run with a redstone signal, and then we can move the lever over here. And hopefully levers don't mess with entangle blocks too much. I'm just hoping that you don't, you know, have a problem with the lever being there. I guess we'll find out if it ever becomes a problem. Hello. Thank you. Oh boy, don't explode, don't explode, don't explode. Wrong mob to walk in on. Okay, so you're running and you're running. If I turn you guys off, not running, not running. Perfect. And back on. And no more rendering. And we should be cool. Now, shouldn't you... Oh, right, you got disconnected. So we want to... not that. Not that. But what we want to do is extract and extract. And now you guys should be back and running again. Because the pipes are smart. If they're not connected to a block that's a tile entity, they don't try to extract from it. So they lose that mapping when this was bound to a brick instead of a block that was a tile entity. But hey, look at all the cool stuff we got. Look at it go. It's cooking. And then what we should be able to do is turn you on. Now, I don't know how much essence exactly you need to spawn wither skeletons. Oh, right, we actually have to get the wither skeleton. That's a thing I forgot about. Let's go get that. So in order to get that, I want to get some gunpowder. I picked up one of the zombies from earlier, so give me a little bit of gunpowder. And then we just want to... this should probably be hilarious if anything goes awry, so... Wither skeleton. Hello, sir. Thank you. And that's what's going in there. That wasn't so bad. Sweet. We are getting wither skeletons. Now, we burned through all our essence, obviously. What's going to eventually happen is this thing will fill up with essence. And then, yeah, I wish I could prioritize you with an input. I think I probably could set some rules here. But we'll figure it out. But hey, we already got a wither skeleton skull and some fragments. So that's cool. Spooky, scary skeleton. Achievement get. Hey, this is pretty good, actually. Also, lots of EMC to be had from some of these things. I mean, not a ton. I think obviously our pillager emerald drop thing is kind of, you know, bananas level awesome. But still not bad. So now let's see about wither skeleton things. By the way, I did do the drawers thing for everything except the wither skeleton, because he drops, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different items, which is a lot more than the 4 that a drawer can handle if it's directly under it. So at some point, I'm probably going to convert this into a drawer controller system and unify it with the mob drops from over there so that everything becomes its own mob drop. But it'll be a thing. It'll have to take a minute. Maybe with ender chests? Would that be cool? How hard are ender chests to get? Are they pretty at this point, I could have many ender chests. So we could literally just have ender chests under all these things, and then have an ender chest over there that it all links to, and extract from the ender chest and insert into a drawer system. That could be neat. That could be neat. But I'll get there when we get there. For now, let's work towards wither-proofing a wither spawner room. So if we looked at this... Now, here's the thing. I always love doing it with shields. You know I love it with shields. But... in this pack, I'm told machine frames are a little bit of a scary recipe, as most frames are, so let's see how bad it is. Gray plastic blocks, you know, not great, not terrible. Dimensional shard ore blocks. And blocks of cobalt. Yeah, a little bit on the rough side. A little bit on, I don't know if I've found dimensional shard ore. Now the good news is all of this is EMCable. So technically dimensional shard ore, minus the glass, but I mean, it's sand, it's melted, so still EMCable. So dimensional shard ores can be gotten through EMC, though there are a lot of EMC because they require, each dimensional shard ore is going to be on the order of 30,000-ish EMC. So if you want a block, it's going to be like 270,000-ish EMC. And if you want, and I'm just spitballing numbers here, I'm just off the top of my head mathing it. So, but yeah, if you wanted, you know, 4 blocks of that, we're talking about 1 million-ish EMC. Roughly, very roughly. 1 million EMC for the 4 blocks. So that might be a little bit much. I'm pretty sure, though, that dimensional shard ores can be found in the nether? True. And in the end, true. But also the nether, true. Between Y30 and 50. So I could go mining in the nether and see if I could find some, but we'll see. So I don't know what I'm going to do, Shields. I think what I'll do is witherproof glass and whatnot. So there's witherproof blocks from Mystical Agriculture, witherproof bricks, witherproof glass, and that's probably all she wrote. Yeah, I mean, it's from it should be good. So if we got, so it's 4 becomes 4, so that's fine. And then it's just soulstone, which is soulstone cobble, which we can make with an igneous extruder. So that's kind of cool. And I'm assuming we can find the rest in the nether. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find soulstone in the nether. And we could igneous extrude that. So if we want to get a lot of it, we can. Nice. And then witherproof glass is soul glass, which is soul dust, which is, ooh, sieved from soul soil. That's cool. Pretty low chance. Doesn't have an EMC value either. But we can also get it from smooth soulstone by smelting it, which is just a smelted version of soulstone. Once again, so we should go find some soulstone. I think it's world gen in the nether. I'm almost certain of it. Let me pop in there and see what I can find. So there's soul soil here. That's cool. But that's not what we wanted, right? We wanted soul stone, which is hopefully not too hard to find. I'm going to get rid of this for a minute. Soul soil. This might be soul stone. Yes? Is good? Is that what we want? That might be a different soul stone. That may not be the same soul stone that we want. That's soul stone with a space. This is soul stone without a space. Okay, I'm glad there's a difference. I'm lying. I'm not glad at all. Can I convert these? Like, you know, I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like there's any kind of conversions possible here. But once we get one, we can igneous extruder it. So that's good news, at least. So let me go looking around through the Soulstone Valley or Soul Sand Valley, and hopefully we find some Soulstone without a space, and then we'll be cool. Soulstone without a space. I'll look off camera a little bit. How's that? Found some. Found some. Healthy amount, too. Real healthy amount. Nice. Don't forget /home is a thing. And it's not cheating because it's enabled in the back. Dyer said. Dyer has spoken. It's allowed. So let me make a quick igneous extruder just so we can make sure that we have a lot of this stuff. Because, well, probably could have just gotten more while I was down there. I don't know if we're going to need more in the future. So why don't I just get... Yeah, we'll be right back. So I bet I could share this water block. Would that be safe? Doesn't seem all that safe, does it? Because then we're going to have, well, it shouldn't be too bad. Maybe I'll share. Yeah, whatever. It'll be all right. Right? Now, what I want to have is, I think we want to put, do we put you in there? Or do we put it under you? I think we put it under you. There you go. Sweet. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Not bad. I might wind up just getting rid of him when we have enough soulstone cobble. We'll see. I don't like the lava being so close to my elevator, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal, right? So now if we want some bricks, we just need to smelt it up into soulstone, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'll come back when I've gotten enough. How about 2 stacks of the weatherproof bricks and a handful of weatherproof glass-ish? Maybe? Yeah, it should be fine. Be right back. Alright, so we got some necrotic bones from you. And we should probably have a few necrotic bones from you. Nice. So we'll see how much this lends itself, but I feel like we're getting a lot more necrotic bones. We'll find out, though. So soul glass, we're going to bunch of you. I feel like 9 would be a good start for you. And then for the weatherproof blocks, yeah, not great. We're going to need a lot more of that. We're going to need a lot more of that. Hey, buddy. Like a real lot more. Is there another sneaky way to get these, or not really? Just severing. Meh. Meh. See what happens. Back in a sec. Oh, hey, I get 16 of them for a quest reward. So that's cool. So that's cool. That's nice. I appreciate that. That's not too shabby. What I might do for the time being is disconnect. I'm going to do this. So essence comes out and goes into there. And that should speed that guy up a little bit, right? And that should be cool. I like that plan. And that'll get me a little bit more of these a little bit more quickly. Yeah, it's getting there. So let's see. You can turn into this, and then that just has facades. All right. So weatherproof blocks. What I could do... I mean, ultimately, we're going to want this entire room to be weatherproof blocks, right? And then you can be weatherproof glass. Now, do you break in a good way? Okay, good. At least that's a thing. I was going to be really annoyed if I lost, because if you think about it, we need 4 bones per block. So you need a lot of necrotic bones in order to do the whole room. But we'll do what we can do. So let's see, if I shrank you down to a range of 1 would probably be the safest way to go about this. So we're going to need the whole room, basically. Now, this room feels a little big. I could shrink this down. Yeah, I could shrink this down. I could really shrink this down. So what we could have is something more like this. Now, would 4 blocks? I think it has to be 4 blocks tall inside. I think 3 blocks might be too tight. But I think an internal 5x5 would probably be the way to go. Now, we obviously have a ways to go with our weatherproof blocking, but we'll get there pretty soon, hopefully. With a little help from some friends. Right? Not too shabby. He dies before he even touches the ground. That'll get me there. It'll get me there. Nice. Alright. More crafting, be right back. I think I've used 5 or 6 hours from my time in a bottle on this one today, so we should be a little bit more conservative with this thing. So I want to call your attention to something that I think will be pretty cool. If we put this here... Aha! That's what's up. That is actually pretty useful. Because we're getting a lot of experience of those little crystal things. So we can get more mob essence. And then we can summon ourselves quite a bit more wither skeletons. This is just me ramping it up and doing it mostly off camera. So back in again in a minute. You can tell I've been having fun with this because it's phantom times again. Phantoms! My hate for phantoms is strong. Alright, I might be closing in on the end here, though. I think we're getting pretty close. Let's see, I've got I've got this much of the room covered, and I'm really hoping it's going to be good enough. Because the last thing we want is a wither-proof, or a wither lost in our base. But let's see, can I? Yeah, I can. Booyah. Sweet. Alright, just a few more, which we might have accumulated because I left this thing before it was done being tick accelerated. Or so I thought. Yeah, there's some. A little bit more. Maybe enough? Very close, if not. Oh, we might be out of solium too, huh? Be right back. I actually think we're in good shape here. That was exactly enough. Perfect. Nice. Alright, so this should be a relatively safe wither room, right? So in theory, I should be able to pull this off. Should we try it? Yeah, why not? Now, I'm pretty sure my mob crusher, if I'm not mistaken, can kill the wither, right? Pretty sure. So what if we just set him to range 9? Is that enough of a range to reach inside the wither room? Yes? Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether or not this will be able to kill the mob crusher. But if I made you a range of 9 and we showed working area, then you extend all the way over to here. Yeah? And that could be cool. So let's hide working area. And we'll see if this works. Now, I totally kicked off a little backup, just in case this goes horribly awry. Because I have no confidence in myself. Run away! Level 5 wither. I don't like the sound of that. Not at all, sir. Now, I'm suspecting he might... I don't know, that wasn't so bad. Oh my goodness, he's dead. Ha! Ha! I say, ha! Ha! Boom! Quest complete, Nether Star. Now, all we do is put a wither builder underneath this thing, and we've got nether stars for days. Eh? Next episode, though. Because we can use this thing to make the builder. Real quick note, the wither builder does need the supreme frame, which is not bad, but it's going to require some netherite ingots. So I'm going to have to do a bunch more sifting, and it's also going to need the ether gas, which I will probably have to deal with one way or another. So I might make another mob crusher for this room, but at least for now we can double dip and use that one for both. But we'll wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. We have ways to get nether stars now, automatically. No manual killing of the wither for me. And that's Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time, now that we have access to nether stars. And we're going to have a lot very soon, because, well, we need the ether gas to make the wither assembler, which is a little bit of a bummer, but shouldn't be too bad. We might need to get the laser system. So we're going to need the laser... Oh my goodness, your advanced crafting. Ugh. We might not be quite there yet. Okay, because we do need the lasers in order to get the ether gas, right? I think that's the only way you can get it, is laser drill fluids. Yeah. Yeah. That's all right. We'll see what we can figure out. For now, though, wrapping up point, Direwolf20 signing off. If I can't make the wither builder that way, we'll see if we can come up with a clever and interesting way to build the wither otherwise, but probably won't be able to easily. I'll look through the pack and see what my options are. For now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.